Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and good evening once again. Hi, hello. My name is Pebbles, founder of Missing, Lost, and Trafficked, founder of Lure, Lost, and Unsolved. I thank you so very much for taking time out of your very busy schedules, out of your busy evening, to tune in to this live stream. I thank you so much for your shares and your cares and your stars and everything that you do to help missing, lost, and trafficked find missing people and help families get the closure that they certainly need. Thank you once again. I would like for you to share this live stream on your pages if you are an admin of a media page on Facebook. I would like for you to share this live stream to any groups that you may be a part of, any groups that you are have joined, missing person groups, or unsolved homicide groups as well. So I am encouraging you to do this because this young lady that I will be discussing this evening, she certainly needs to be known by the world, and um, this travesty um, that has occurred, that has taken place, that has taken toll on her family, on her community, and people all over the state of Michigan and beyond. People need to know, the public has a right to know um, who Zion Foster is, what has transpired, and we certainly want to continue the quest for justice to be served to the fullest extent of the law. Let me know if you can hear me clearly. That's very important. So I would like to know if you can hear me clearly. Thank you so very much. If you are tuned in out of the state of Michigan, I would love for you to let me know. Let me know where you are sharing this live stream from. If you're anywhere in Michigan, if you are in Detroit, if you are in Eastpointe, Michigan, if you are in Indiana or Illinois, you could be in Iowa. I would love for you to let me know where you're sharing this live stream from. You could be in Idaho. Please let me know where you're sharing this live stream from. You may be in Missouri. You could be somewhere in Tennessee. You could be in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, New York, Connecticut, Maine, Virginia, the District of Columbia. You may be in Oregon. You could be in South Dakota or now North Dakota, California, wherever you are, really. I would love for you to share this live stream and please let me know where you are sharing this live stream from. And I thank you. 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 I thank you so very much for all that you are doing. The young man that you are looking at right now, his name is Jalen Omar Brazer. Jalen Omar Brazer. And I have a bit of disheartening news. Um, and for many, this news is giving a lot of individuals, including possible family members of Zion Foster, missing 17-year-old Zion Foster, some sort of relief. This this young man has been charged with first degree murder. He had admitted to throwing his teenage cousin into a dumpster. And as of this month, he has been charged with first degree murder. 20 and I want to show you Zion Foster, her face. Some of you may not have learned of Miss Foster's disappearance, so I want to make sure that her face is certainly seen and known, and you're very familiar with her. She is still missing, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Foster is still missing. She has not been found alive, neither has she been found deceased. She's not been found alive and she has not been found deceased. On, I believe this is January, there was a statement her mother posted, Lenise Milton, to her Facebook profile, and she stated, "I feel so powerless. And there's nothing that I wouldn't give to hear you say, 'I'm back home, mommy.'" Brazier was 21 years old when he was charged with lying to investigators in the disappearance of his cousin, Zion Foster. She had not been seen since she left her mother's home on January 4th. She is still missing. Here is another a photo of Mr. Brazier during a time in which he was not incarcerated. And so, yes, he was sentenced for lying to police after he alleged he threw his cousin's body in a dumpster. In a dumpster, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. But just as of Tuesday, he has been charged. Today, he has been charged with first degree murder, murdering his cousin, his beautiful cousin. Community members and activists and so many people throughout Eastpointe and surrounding areas. They searched for Zion. They searched high and low, went door to door. They searched and searched and searched and searched, passed out flyers, posted flyers to their social media pages, hoping that she would be found safe, that she would be found alive, in good spirits. These folks were so disheartened after searching and searching and searching and searching and searching and searching to later learn that it was uh, it was Zion's own cousin who has played a role in her disappearance. And investigators are now saying in her murder, in the homicide of Miss Foster. She did not get the opportunity to experience her, you know, high school graduation, going to prom, preparing for college, her first semester of college, learning of any scholarships available to her or that she may have been awarded with had she not gone missing. Just cheated out of so many wonderful opportunities. And this is absolutely, absolutely devastated her family. Her disappearance has devastated her family, her friends, and so many people who love her. Here's another photo of Miss Foster during happier times prior to her disappearance. Photos of her cousin, Jalen Brazier, charged with first degree murder during a happier time in his life prior to his arrest and her disappearance. And when I say her, I'm referring to Zion Foster. And no one really knows exactly what led up to her disappearance, what contributed to her disappearance. And we are hoping in preliminary hearings and court proceedings to learn exactly what contributed to her disappearance and um, homicide. Zion's mother had been in a number of participated in a number of press conferences and interviews with local media outlets, pleading for her daughter's return, pleading for help, pleading for answers, in tears, literally. And here is a more recent photo of the now incarcerated uh, Jalen Brazier since his arrest. Missing, lost in traffic, received text messages. These text messages had been leaked to us, and allegedly, um, these the messages that I will show you this evening. It's a communication carried out from Miss Foster to an unknown person during the evening of her disappearance. I'm going to show you a bit of what was sent to us. I was told the black on gray are messages coming from Miss Foster, and the white on blue is messages being sent from an unknown person who um, was in communication, I would say, with a frequent communication with Miss Brazier. And so it says here, I got the worst headache in the world. I'm sure she was trying to say in the world, right? And this person responds back with, I don't know if you're good or not. And I am just um, assuming that that person was attempting to check um, on her well-being and showing a bit of concern. And then there was another message that says, if I'm at work, I'm at work. And I was told that Miss Foster had been at work the evening of her disappearance, and she left out with Mr. Brazier after returning home from work. Okay, just to give you a bit of clarity here. And here is another message, white on blue, and that's WYD, what you doing? All right, watching Berlin. This person responds back with okay, and what time you going home? Then there are two messages coming in. We finna smoke again, and I leave before 1. And there was a bit of a angry or sad face of some sort of an emoji sent. And it looks like there may have been a brief connection, some sort of video connection between um, the sender and the person that Miss Foster had been allegedly communicating with. And I learned that at some point, messages, additional messages being sent from Miss Foster stopped and she could not be contacted. No longer could she be contacted. And calls had gone out, reportedly, calls, texts, um, you know, and she had not been responding. Zion Foster is still missing. Zion Foster has not been found alive, and neither has she been found deceased. Her cousin, 24-year-old Jalen Omar Brazier, has been charged with first-degree murder, with murdering his cousin, the beautiful young lady you are looking at right now to my left, Zion Foster. Missing, Lost, and Trafficked offers sincerest condolences to family members and friends and loved ones of Miss Foster. I thank you all so very much for tuning in to this live stream. And I would like for you to try to have a good and safe night.